Good morning, viewers. Welcome to Science Simplified Hub, your online educational platform where sciences are made simple. I am Tuta Amaka. In today's biological class, I'll be teaching you metabolic processes. And what is metabolic processes? Metabolic processes are all the biological processes that take place in the body of every living organism. It is categorized into two. That is anabolism and catabolism. What is anabolism? Anabolism is the building up of large or complex molecules using energy, while catabolism is the breaking down of these complex molecules releasing energy. Catabolism involves cellular respiration. Cellular respiration can be aerobic or anaerobic. Anaerobic is when the cellular respiration is taking place in the absence of oxygen, while aerobic is when the cellular respiration is taking place in the presence of oxygen. If it is taking place in the absence of oxygen, it occurs where? In the cytoplasm. And that is where glycolysis will come in. Glycolysis is a process that involves splitting of one molecule of sugar or splitting of sugar into pyruvate. In this pathway, glycolytic pathway, one molecule of sugar is into two molecules of pyruvic acid. Then we'll talk about aerobic process, which takes place in the mitochondria. This one takes place in the presence of oxygen. Here we're talking about TCA cycle or tricarboxylic acid cycle, or you can equally call it Krebs cycle. Here, that two molecules of pyruvate that form from the glycolytic pathway will now be converted to acetyl-CoA and it will now enter into TCA cycle. In TCA cycle, energy will be generated. That is because in this TCA cycle, we're talking about oxidative phosphorylation, where more ATPs are produced. Now, another process I mentioned earlier is anabolic process. Anabolic process, which is also one of the metabolic processes, it involves photosynthesis, it involves gluconeogenesis, it involves glycogenesis, and also it involves lipogenesis, that is fatty acid synthesis. It also involves protein synthesis and nucleotide synthesis. We all know what photosynthesis is all about. This is the process by which green plants, not all plants, only green plants, use carbon dioxide and water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll to produce their own food, that is glucose, releasing what? Oxygen as a byproduct. Now, also, another anabolic process is gluconeogenesis. As I said earlier, this is where I'm going to end the class, and I'm going to give an assignment. So, in your assignment, I would like you to tell me what is nucleotide synthesis. What is nucleotide synthesis? Write it in the comments.